Went down to Oklahoma, the Outlaw Armageddon. That's Big Chief, Murder Nova.
There's Tucci in the house, the #1 film guys in the business. Right there.
Alright, so what's going on, guys? Again, hopefully this will play better. Have some cinematic mode, which is nice. So, a little upgrade because we've been using these phones so often that iPhone 13 has cinematic mode, which we're seeing right now. So hopefully this looks better than it did. But today, Dad already started his new series. Filmed his first videos for tonight's video, his first clip, but
fuck you.
And unfortunately 90% of it cannot be used, but it is filmed. And the next step, what we're gonna do is do the seat, because I had a little freak out the other night, which led to the last clip of the last video that you saw, being that he made it seem like it was my fault that I don't fit in the car, which I guess it is. But the way the G-force is going to sit, which is the same case as this, is really close to me. So I kind of just want to have the seat in the car. I don't want to keep going back and forth and like it falling over and whatnot, and then I'm worried about, damn, I already got something on it. And I don't want to keep worrying about it falling over and then I'm not comfortable. I'd rather just the seat be in it, so once I sit in it, it's done and I don't have to worry about it. So it looks like we're going to start making some bracketry to put the seat in pretty permanently. As we're on the leaning tower of junk. Here he goes. I thought he was going for another one, folks, but I guess not. And now he's got his music on, which we can't use this clip now because the music's on.
Kind of killing me
Let's hear it.
that we can't find this other piece. Did you look in the little closet over there, or top of these shelves, or?
I mean, I did, but I'll look again. We have one of the brackets, but we can't seem to find it. I don't really know why, but we had two brackets, and then we actually used one, like, just untied my shoe. We used one actually the opposite way because we were kind of worried that it would be touching the drive shaft enclosure, which it actually would be. So good thing we set it up that way, but I can't seem to find it. So I guess another underlying problem is that being that it was such a big seat, and I didn't actually mention we went down a seat. So that was a 20-inch seat. This is an 18.5. So I guess with this such a big seat and the fact that we had to bend the door bars in a little bit, I felt like I was over to, I guess this is how I'm sitting. I felt like it was over towards this, like more to the passengers. So now we're trying to utilize the 1.5 inches that we lost, and hopefully we can.
So basically, this seat was exactly where the other seat was.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. How is it? I mean, it's just not further out. It's just as far out as the original one was. But
It's not straight, right?
no. No, it's got to go like that. So the bottom has to move out. Now it's,
Like this,
yeah.
but it's hitting here.
Yeah, we're going to have to bend that in. We didn't have that there when we first sat to put the seat in. We just put that in. So I have to do some modifications to the seat, probably. More of really bending than cutting or anything, so I can get closer to the door and more center with the steering wheel. So that is how we are looking. Alright, so that's kind of, we already plan on having the seat right now. He's getting all scientific right now.
That's it. This was the piece of metal I was going to buy at SK. I just felt it was a little beefier,
Okay.
thicker wall. You know, just it's a seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
So we're going to do something like this. Right? And then we're going to either tab, then a bar from there to here, and a bar from there to there.
yeah, but we're gonna bend it, right? Or-
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you why. Because if we bend it, look how short it gets. Eh, we could.
Yeah.
We could. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we got these little tabs here. We just got his hand over, but yeah, we plan on putting on that. What size is it again?
7/8 tubing.
7/8 tubing. So like that. That's kind of what we're looking like, and then we're debating on ditching the adjustable brackets. Just I don't know. I guess just for because it'd be easier. I guess.
No, it's they're
Yeah.
flimsy and I want the seat bolted in good.
So that is the game plan right now. We can't really make any of those bars or start making any of that because we don't have any tubing. So kind of just mocking up and really figuring out where it's going to go and how we're going to do it. So then once we get the tubing, we can just go for it. And we have to set up the little tubing bender. No, we're not setting up the tubing bender. We might be setting up the little tubing bender. I don't remember. But then we can start doing that stuff. But right now we're just looking at it. I'm looking at this, right? That's 3/8, 9/16. Three-quarter. So you said it was 7/8.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's 3/4.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wow, that's a big fucking radius, right?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, I have another one.
Yeah, but
Ah, it's 3/8. I'm sorry. This thing changes focus like a lot. I gotta figure out how to work this thing. It looks good though.
so now what you're telling me is this is metric.
Go for it. I was held pushing prior to picking up the camera, so. Oh, wait a minute. All paint. This is an Amazon special, I'm like 90% sure. But it bent that, so that's a good start.
So we gotta measure from here to here.
Yeah.
And then we gotta reverse it to put it here. So we're gonna go from here, right,
Yeah.
to that pipe. We'll put 2 tabs on the corners, like that,
Yeah, and then drill in.
and put 2 5/16 bolts.
Yep.
I think it'd be killer.
Yeah, dude, it's good.
Face the channel. Say, what's the problem? You're so fucking ugly. That nobody wants to look at your face. Actually,
Let's hear it.
they sent a call tag for the other cable.
Okay.
We gotta find one.
Okay. So this is my dad's disgusting mess. It's his mess. It's his fault.
It's my garage. My garage. I pay all the bills. My mess. And he's gonna clean it up for me today.
For free.
For free.
Good thing you rolled that up, tossed it on the floor.
No, I'm looking for the call tag.
What's a call tag?
You know, so you can go return it for free. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna use this box. Ah, there it is. You know, you just bring it to,
I got it. All right, so we went to SK yesterday. We got the tubing for the bottom of the seat bracket. We went with, hold on, I can't.
5/8.
I know, but I was trying to show it. Went with 5/8, a little bit smaller than what we tested the other day, but it should be more than enough. And what do you want to do, cut this in half?
No, I don't know yet. That's horrible. The fact that you let me do that, I should punish you for that.
Oh, seat bracket?
It's horrible.
Dad's the new Tucci Racing director.
Thank
He has taken control. He has full credits, directorial credits. Right now, we're changing it over to 5/8.
From 3/4. From 3/4. Just decided to go with a little smaller tubing. We just decided to go with a little smaller tubing for the seat brace because we didn't need 3/4. It's just too big.
Now I am making fun of you. Right? Went right over. Dad has managed to reinvent the wheel here and find out the real issue and why we can't figure out this Amazon special tubing bender. And I think we're actually going in reverse right now as he's shaking his head. Yeah, I guess we push that way.
So the other day when I made the video about you treating me like a dick, you're just going to continue to treat me like a dick.
I'm not.
Instead. I can work on my own race car.
I just gave you credit.
And take this one and cram it up your ass.
I just gave you credit. That's a good idea. That makes more sense. So I guess it stays on that side.
Hey, asshole. When destroying that? When destroying that? If you keep saying we're destroying it, maybe it'll actually happen.
This is for all the dads out there. You know what? Here. This is for all the sons out there that are working with dads that also think they're professionals. And the sons are learning everything from their dads, but they tend to not listen, even though everything they taught us, we're saying out again. So they don't tend to understand that. So just keep going, keep trying. Know it's hard. Your hand gets tired, your arm gets tired from holding stuff and holding the flashlight.
Holding the camera.
Holding the camera. We get it. So that's for all the sons out there. Anything else you had to say?
No, I'm good.
Okay, he's done.
We're at 90.
Okay, good. A little more like the nose. Good, stop.
How about spring back?
No, I think it was enough.
Huh?
I think you went far enough the other way.
So it's good.
Yeah.
You think this is enough?
I think so,
Or should we go from here?
Well, we're gonna go on the angle on the sides of with the tabs, right?
Yeah, but Eddie's like went that way and that way.
I think it's
Not
fine.
saying we gotta do what Eddie does, but he is my hero. He knows it.
Keeping that in the video.
Yeah, Eddie and Mike, they know it.
I think that's fine if we do it on an angle like that.
You think?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I plan
Or,
on.
or, should we go, or should we go all the way to there?
I'm cutting this out.
Build a 90,
Yeah.
and then just start edging it towards the side and go there.
Yeah, it's up to you.
And then we can come all the way out here. Let's do a 90. Okay, so first off, I guess what we got to realize is we're gonna come a little bit out, right?
Yeah.
So we know that this side we need at least 2 inches past the clamp.
Yeah.
Let's just see some. Just out of curiosity, just say that's there,
Yeah.
and this is there. So we're gonna add, for argument's sake, 2 inches here and 2 inches here.
Yeah.
No, because what I want to do is I want to cut a piece off so
Okay.
it's manageable. So we'll measure this.
Okay.
We'll add 4 inches,
Okay.
make a mark at 2 inches,
Okay.
and we'll go. We can always.
Go for it.
I don't know if you can recognize those autographs. Those are for a couple of years ago when we went down to Oklahoma, to Outlaw Armageddon. That's Big Chief, Murder Nova. My favorite hat.
Alright, so I measured about a 30-inch piece, which is actually this side, so the excess is going to fall off, but 30-inch piece, and we'll try it from there. Okay, so we cut another piece, a 30-inch piece. Putting that in right now. Looks like we're going to bend one part to a 90, you said?
I think so. And then maybe a 45.
So we'll do a 90 and then a 45, see where we're at. Because originally we were going to go from bar and then up and down to the other bar. But now we can make it a little wider by going up on this bar. And then, man, this is blurry. And then over to the box that we have here and then just cut it flat. So that's kind of the game plan we have right now. So we didn't bend it back, but now we got it mounted back there like that. So I think we're still good.
Yeah, we're gonna notch it. I'd really like that.
Yeah, I mean the tab's gonna be like right there if it's on an angle. So
Do me a favor, notch this with the 1.25 inch, right?
yeah.
Okay, that's gonna be tricky now.
Because it's not straight.
Right.
You want us to do it by hand?
Got it. This is us, right?
Yeah.
Give me the marker.
Hold on. Trying to find it. Got it. Yeah.
So this has to be like this, notched.
All right, so we have the
Junior notcher.
the little boy notcher out, and trying to get focus here. And that's kind of what we're looking like. There's a line on there, but it's kind of tough with the cinematic mode, honestly, to get what I'm looking for here. But
Just for in the video.
yeah, but anyway.
Just for video's sake, we only call that the little boy notcher because my brother was kind enough to spend $800 on a big boy notcher that he never used, but we used to build this whole car with. So shout out to my brother Peter for buying that big boy notcher for us to.
He's the best.
He's the best. Uncle Pete is the best.
With this bender, well, not the bender, I mean the notcher, basically it's going in on an angle, so once it goes in and it starts, I guess, clamping down, it keeps, once it starts kind of clamping down on it, being that it's on the bend, it turns it a little bit. So that's why we got a little bit of a like off kind of notch piece there, but we'll have to just do it by hand. I can't get focus on this, but
A little less. Good. A little pressure. Pressure. Pull.
Good. All right, so we're only going to go about 45 because we're trying to get it to the where we box in the chassis. So
Because the middle of the bend is here now.
try. It might not be the bend.
We have no way of telling without the data from bending that 45. You know what I'm saying? We only know what the middle of the bend is on a...
Nice. Now we just got to bend it down further.
No. We cut that bitch.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah. Right?
That's up to you.
I don't know.
So it's just cutting it down right now. Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back. It is a Monday. I think it's the last day of February. We have to run out on Saturday, so we didn't get to finish the front brackets. So he's actually leaving for Detroit tomorrow, so we're going to get a little bit more work done on this. It is so dirty on my lens right now. Get some more work done on this, and probably finish it when he gets back. So you'll probably see this after the Detroit video. So I don't know if you can even hear me right now because it's so loud in here. But yeah, so that's the game plan. Work on that bracket a little bit more, and probably finish it when he gets back.
Right, so now, at least it'll curve into the bar a little bit.
Okay. If you give me the drill, I'll wire wheel all this.
Right?
What's this?
Mac TV. Shout out to Mac TV, favorite channel at the moment.
Tabs.
That's basically how the bar is going to look for the most part, and I'll put the tabs on.
What do you think about that? I mean, we can go there.
Nah, it's too close.
There?
Yeah. I think that's solid. It was good.
Think we could weld that?
Yeah, why not? Now we put a dot in it and try it, or you want to, like, do you want to drill the hole first and put a bolt through it and then tack it? Or just you hold it and tack it?
Just worried about these ends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we can grind this out a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one's good.
Yeah, I think so.
Can we tack that on?
Yeah, come on.
Let's do it.
pretty deep under here right now. I'm like fully under the car. And it looks like we're going to try to go off this flat plate. So we're going to do the same thing, like bend it to the box over there, and then we're going to try to do a 90 from here over to this bar. So from here down. Pretty much the same thing as the front, just much shorter.
This way.
Yeah. So we'll lay the tabs up this way. What's going on, guys? We are back in the garage. Now, obviously it's the same video, so if you couldn't tell that we have been gone for about a week at the Detroit Autorama, which my lens is always dirty and I only notice it when I'm looking straight at the lens, so I had to clean it off, so I'm sorry. But we are back. It is the 8th, I think, of March, and we're going to continue on the seat bracket mount thing. So we got, so far you've seen us do the front, we have bent the back, and then we pretty much have to grind the back down, fit it, then put the bolster on the seat, and then I can finally sit in the car and not worry about if it's too far, too back, too forward, blah, 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 all that. And then, I don't know if we'll go right into making this piece that holds the seat back from going front to back. I don't know if we'll make that now or not. I don't know when we'll make it. We might just leave it like that just for the time being, because we don't necessarily have to make it. Maybe just in case we do for some reason have to move the seat. That's one less thing we have to do. But I just wanted to be able to literally sit in the car exactly where I expect to be. So when we start doing all this, you know, all these tunnel stuff and the hoop and figure out the tranny and I got to cut the seat, you know, I want to be able to just sit in it, and that's exactly where I'm going to be. So that's what we're going to continue to do today. Also, as my shoe is untied right now, so if I get up here, and let me pop this on here. It's clean. So when Dad was away, 2.5 extra days than I was, I went in here and I cleaned it because it was just an absolute disaster and I couldn't take it anymore. The pipe is bent and too short, so gotta knock it by hand.
Little gap, but pretty good. How about that? Help your brother out. Like that, yeah, like that. Like that, like that. Yeah, that's good. How about straighten it? That's good. I don't think it's wide enough if you want to get like super technical, but the notch? Yeah, I don't think it's wide enough. Alright, so now it's time to clean some stuff up. We're gonna weld it. So. Put this on. So now we gotta drill these out 5/16 because my dad's worried that my fat ass will snap the bolts. So gonna get a little bit of a bigger size for the old big man himself. Got it? Yeah. You did not have the proper amount of torquage.
Proper amount of torquage. Oh my.
So we just took the seat out because Dad has to weld the tops and some of the sides, but that's what it looks like. The bracket itself without the seat, obviously. Still got to do the back piece, but I don't know if we're going to do that right away. But it looks pretty good. Still welding. He's still welding. So, yeah. And then we're not going to do this part for this video because I don't know when we're going to do it, and I'm not waiting any longer to put this video out. So I put this up for the meantime. So once I sit in it, I'll probably lean back on here, and then that's where it's going to be. So the main part of the video will just be these brackets.
We go meet Chris. If this hand was comfortable, we'll take it with us.
Okay. When did he say? Oh, what's the update on the training?
They're waiting for tail shafts.
Okay, they're waiting for tail shafts.
Tail shaft housings. We are first on the list.
So that's a plus. Hopefully within a month we can, maybe in April we can go drive and get it. So that's the goal. So I know I've been over this before in past videos, but basically what happens is that when you're welding an entire pipe together, there's nowhere the air can escape. So obviously all that gas and everything is stuck in the bar and it gets heated up and then it starts sparking like crazy. So typically what you do when that happens is you drill like a super small hole. So you should, yeah. He's saying you should drill a hole in every joint. We didn't, but we pretty much do it as we see fit. So he was sparking a little bit, and I can't get this off talking on the thing, but so that's what he just did. All right, so after some seat work, it's in. So I'm gonna try to get in there. It's a little tough with no floor because I got nothing really to stand on, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, film that. This, not the rest. What? Sitting in our race car.
No good?
That's good. Oh man, I still got the cigarettes. Alright, so that is it for tonight and for this video. Got another video lined up, waiting for Nick to come back over to adjust the ride height on that, so hopefully that whole video will be done as well, plus the Droidorama stuff, which you've probably seen already, so because I'll probably put those two out, then this one, and then Nick's video. So, and then if there are any events coming up soon, I really need to get out to an event, so I have backup footage that's really turning into, you know, when I go to an event, I can have 6-7 videos that I just stockpile and leave in case we don't film something or I'm in the middle of editing. So hopefully we can get out to an event soon to film. But that'll do it for this video. He's just hanging out.
When the money involved is something not a heat. I'm a young shot caller, hit placer, bad bitch taker, AK slanging ass gangster, white flash nigga we don't hang 'em. 2-gun gang, twin glocks, nigga, I'm flaming. Should've been a teacher, how I get you white chalk.